Day 19, following on exactly pretty much where day 18 left off. After I got in, played a little bit of Destiny with the guys, doing some Trials of Osiris, got to 7-1. It was going so well. Like, we hadn't even needed to use the lost boon until we got to that 8th round. And then we lost 2 games in a row, so we used up the lost spoon and then got the 1. So not that bad, but I got a scout rifle with a pretty nice roll, which to anyone that doesn't play Destiny will mean fuck all. So sorry about that, but yeah, that's what I've done since the end of yesterday's vlog. But I'm heading out now to Cardiff to get my hair cut because I didn't do it the other day because I was too tired and then I was ill. So off to get the bus. And then we're going to go to Cardiff. Other than that, really not sure what I'm going to do today. Still haven't really decided, but that's where we're going to start. So, yeah, let's have an adventure. Actually, before I forget, there's a video that I want to make. It's been on my mind now for the last few days, pretty much. Here's the problem. My gaming channel is my main channel. I haven't been able to make content for that because my PC died. So the last video I made for that was like back in November, like a couple of days before the Black Ops 3 launch. I haven't done anything since. This video that I want to make right now has got nothing to do with gaming, so don't feel like it fits on that. And it's not going to be a vlog, so I'm not entirely sure if it'll fit on this channel. But it's a life-related thing that it's going to be about. So it's going to go there because I feel like that's probably the best place for it. But yeah, the next couple of days I'm going to be, as well as obviously I got my job, but around that and around gaming, because you know that's half the fun for me. There's a video I'm going to start kind of putting some thought into researching and writing. Essentially, I want to talk about long distance relationships and kind of do, in a way, an FAQ video, just based around what I've learned from my experience thus far, so that, you know, if people have questions about it, you know, there's at least some information there from me, and you know, maybe people will find it useful. But that will probably go, I'll make like a side playlist on my channel for non-vlog stuff. I guess it'll be the FAQ playlist, and then every now and again, if I have something that I feel I want to talk about outside of vlogs, or if anybody asks me to talk about something, then I can just put it in there. But for now, that's going to be on my mind. We're going to start writing it. I've been thinking of how to tackle this for the last few days. So I am pretty set at this point on how I think I want it to go. So yeah, I'll probably start writing that actually on the bus on the way into Cardiff today, and I'll take it from there. But while I wait for the bus, I'm just gonna put on some M83 and chill the fuck out. And I'll catch you a little bit later on today once I've made some more progress. So until then, have fun. Alright, so in Keep the Faith, had my head on. Just kind of having a peek around. I'm downstairs in all of the cool shit. And thanks to Sean, I'm now researching potential tattoo ideas. Fuck my life. So, yeah, hair's done. I said that earlier, but I'm heading home right now. I'm kind of tired. I might end up crashing soon, but I also need to figure out what I'm doing tomorrow because it's Division launch day tomorrow. There is a midnight launch going on at work, but I'm not working that shift. But I am working tomorrow, and game tradition is that at the launch days you kind of dress up in the theme of the game that's coming out. So I need to figure out what the fuck I'm actually going to dress as. I mean, seeing as I don't actually have money to even buy the game, because I was tempted to be honest. That'll be interesting. I mean, the best I have are like a couple of leather jackets. I could wear a hoodie. I've got my Division snapback, jeans, and my chucks, and then I've got like a couple of Nerf guns. That's literally the best I can offer. and then I could wear like my Call of Duty gloves, I suppose. That's a bit weird. Oh well. But yeah, just doing the final walk home now, and it's actually it's been a really nice day for while I've been out. I mean, it was bloody freezing this morning, especially when I decided for some stupid reason to walk to McDonald's at fucking 20 to 6 in the morning. But yeah, it's not bad. It's bearable. But now it's just quite nice. I mean, the sun really, it's not sundown for another 2 hours, but because I live in the middle of this kind of like recess, ground level wise, sundown for us will be in about half an hour at most. Just because it's gonna dip behind the hill that's right now as I go that way. But yeah, it's been an alright day. As ever, spending time with Sean means that he's forever trying to persuade me that getting a tattoo is a good idea. And it's not that I'm against the idea of getting a tattoo, it's just that there's still nothing that I feel that committed to that I could want it on my, like, as a forever thing on my body. And yes, you can get laser treatment, but yeah, that's fucking expensive and also way more painful than getting a tattoo, so I've heard. You know, and tattoo is not really something I would take lightly. Like, I'd want to know that it was something that I'm happy with for the rest of my life, kind of thing. But then, like, today ended up thinking about what would be a cool sleeve kind of tattoo to get. And actually, I have quite a few concepts for an idea like floating around my head. And to be fair, they might end up being quite cool, but you know, I don't know if I could actually commit to it. So yeah, maybe I'll show you sometime, but not right now. I did a bit of writing for the long distance video as well, so that has started. To be honest, as I started writing it, it was suddenly more awkward to word and such. So yeah, gonna have to figure that out. But yeah, I'm just gonna do the last bit of the walk home, and then who knows what I'll do next. We'll find out. So the vlog is currently uploading right now. Literally just started it going, so that will be done in 93 minutes. But to be fair, I've started uploading at 20 to 7, which is significantly earlier than some of the previous days. So yeah, go me. I wasn't as stupid as previously seen. But seeing as I was talking about it earlier, the tattoo ideas, I'm just going to load it up now, and then I'll show you just some of the stuff I have. Basically, I've got this folder now which has things in it, and I will flip. How does one flip the, oh, 1 second. So as you can see here, this is my tattoo concepts folder, including all the stuff that could be possibly relevant for a sleeve. Let's run you through from the beginning some of the stuff we have in here. So I like this one because of this. I really like kind of geometric stuff. I like halftone, and I like dots to lines a lot. So ultimately, if I got a sleeve, a lot of it would be kind of this design here. I really like the way it goes from thick to thin, and I like the idea of it kind of vanishing towards the wrist. I think that'd be kind of cool. These are the gym badges from Hoenn. Now, my first Pokemon game was Pokemon Gold, but the one that I easily spent the most time in was the Hoenn region stuff, and most noticeably Sapphire. So for me, these gym badges are the big deal. Now, I'll come back to these in a bit, but that's what they look like in the show. And then this is just more of the kind of like geometric-y stuff, just as kind of more reference of things that I might like as a design to have. Then this, as a cellist, the sound holes on the body, they're very iconic visual parts of the instrument, and so if there was a way that they could be incorporated in without being like too overt, I wouldn't be against the idea. But personally right now I can't envision a way that would work. Then These two don't show up, so I'll go back to it. But now this, okay, this is where it gets cool. So I found this image of someone who has this sleeve going around, where you see it here, it's split here, and then you've got your mandala there, and then you've got the triangle-based one. You've got this one here with the like Tetris cornery block things, and then you got this bit here with the cube kind of steps up. And I liked the way that they have this kind of clear bit here that is like this divide between the designs. Now that will come back in a second, but also just look at the dots to lines on these cube sections here. It's so cool. That's why I like dots to lines, because it's not crazy. And I like how it's literally like almost monochromatic in a way, because it's all kind of like blacks and whites, and that's it. Then this, right, so we're back to Hoenn. Sorry about the way it's kind of sorted, because I didn't really name anything when I saved them, but this is kind of how I'd want it to be, where it's almost in a circle, and they get them just as like base shapes, but they're like arranged in a circle so that they're not like in your face. They are there, but like I'd want it to be just a small kind of reference somewhere, maybe, but again, it's only if I can get it to make sense and fit. Then this, right, so going back, let's go back a couple. So yeah, to this shape here, this was when I came up with the idea of why not use the Assassin's Creed logo and have that go kind of like across the inside of the elbow joint, so around, so this is where the kind of like the fold in the arm is. And so you've got this here, so you can have one of the designs spraying off this way, one this way, and then you've got the one towards the wrist down from here. Just an idea, and I was chatting with one of the tattoo artists down in Keep the Faith today, and like they thought it was kind of a cool idea. I like it, but who knows? We'll see. Then Gengar, obviously my favorite Pokemon. I think it would be cool to get it in there, but to be honest, given the kind of vibe I'm going for, probably not going to work. But oh well. Then this is just a bit more of a simplified version of the Hoenn badges. So yeah, that's just more for kind of the idea of maybe simplifying it a bit so you can have it small but still be kind of like the identifiable shapes. Then this is just the idea of halftones. I mean, this is what it looks like if you do it super small, and that's how you get the gradients, but like that's what it is close up, and that's the kind of idea I'd want to have, like going towards the base of the wrist, to have it going from like the thick shape all the way to almost nothing to nothing at the wrist, which would be like from elbowy side to wrist. I think it'd be really cool, but I'd want it to be hexagons, hence this bit, not this bit, this bit, and then get it so that the hexagons are getting progressively smaller the closer you get to the wrist. Then obviously Gengar, I prefer that kind of an outline. Also to this guy, sweet design, love it, love it. And then Pokeball, the Pokeball has to be in there, but actually there's a different version of the Pokeball that I'd rather use. Then this I absolutely love. This is kind of like a mixture of the geometric and the halftone, so yes to you, you are cool, I approve. Also yes to you, also approve of that. And then obviously I'm an Xbox cover, so it's a big deal. But if we close this, then I can show you the last two, which are where did they go? Oh, here. So the bass clef, obviously I'm a cellist, so bass clef is a big part of what I do. Also, if you haven't noticed, my voice is somewhat low. So yeah, there is that. And then this is the Pokeball version that I want to use. But yeah, I don't know a huge amount as yet as to what I want. But if I did want something, that's kind of like the ideas that I'd probably start playing around with. But I don't really see that happening, especially not in the near future, because I still can't really make peace with the idea of having something on my arm forever. Yeah, I'm not ready for that. But yeah, so the vlog is uploading, and Skype really needs to close. It's being an utter nuisance lately. Go away. Seriously, you're screwing up the internet. Buzz off. And Spotify, what are you doing? Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna just chill for now and stuff. I'll probably sleep soon, to be honest. I'm really kind of tired, so I want to just kind of wind down right now. So I guess I'll call it a day. Tomorrow is the Division launch. Still not entirely sure what I'm going to do for that, but we'll kind of tackle that hurdle when we get to it. But for now, if you're watching this, hope you're having a good day. And as ever, it's always a pleasure to have you here. And, you know, here's to another interesting day tomorrow. So yeah, see you soon. Peace out. Have fun.